I will show you how to find and solve Sudoku XYZ-Wings. Check the description below for the puzzles to solve and for the original videos. And with that, it's solving time. So for our first example, you want to focus on the bi-value candidates. And so let's look at this 7, 8 right here. And then you have this 2, 7 over here, right? Well, you notice that they share 3 candidates in common, 2, 7, and 8. They also see this cell right here, the 2, 7, 8. And so this forms an XYZ wing. And the reason being is the pivot has got to have all 3 candidates, the 2, 7, 8. And the pincher's got to have two other 3 candidates, and they got to be different from each other. So this has a 7 and 8, and this has a 2 and a 7. This particular puzzle was from my analysis video with Mark Goodliff, where he saw the classic Sudoku, and he found this XYZ wing in order to move on with the puzzle. And so what you have to do right here is you can eliminate the 7 from any cell that sees all 3 of these cells. And so that would be in these 2 spots right here. And so you can eliminate that 7. And why is that? Well, look, you just plug in all 3. The way to validate an XYZ wing is to plug in all 3 candidates into the pivot. So if you plug in a 2 right here, then this would be a 7, and that can't be a 7. If you plug in a 7 right here, that can't be a 7. If you plug in an 8 right here, that has to be a 7, and this couldn't be a 7. Does that make sense? The other big difference between an XYZ wing and an XY wing is, and the only difference really, is that you're going to have 3 candidates in the pivot. So we have a 2, 7, and 8. And that's going to limit where you can eliminate cells. You can only eliminate where it sees all 3 of these. If this was a 2 and an 8, for example, and that wasn't a 7, then you would have an XY wing, and you can eliminate a 7 from any cell that sees both of these 2 orange ones. And so you'd be able to eliminate all across here and across here. But since it's an XYZ wing, you're only going to be able to eliminate within the same block as where the pivot is and one of the pinchers. So let's move on to our next example. I want to take a moment to tell you about my new Buy Me a Coffee page. Help support this channel. You buy me a coffee, it's about $5. Go to the link in the description below, and it can help me create more resources for this channel. I'm looking in the future to consider adding more puzzles, more videos. I might even do a subscription-based service, special to just smart hobby patrons to the Buy Me a Coffee list. And if I can get $25 donations, I will start offering you personalized solving videos. I'll make a video for you. You give me a puzzle, and I'll make it for you. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you or your support over this time in my first year, and I want to continue offering that support and give you more resources. So please consider to buy me a coffee. Now let's get back to the puzzle. Okay, for our second example, this is Venture Puzzle number 3 by Tallcat. And I found an XYZ wing when I was solving this. I'll put the link in the description below. So I'll give you a few seconds. See if you can find an XYZ wing with the 3 candidates 2, 4, and 7. 2, 4, and 7. Okay, congratulations if you spot it. For those of you who just want to enjoy the show, your pivot's right here. Here's one pincher, and here's the other pincher. Okay. So, does it have 3 candidates? Yep, 2, 4, and a 7. Or 2 of the candidates in the pincher. Yep, 2 and a 4. And the other 2 over here, are they two different candidates? Yep, 4 and a 7. Okay, so that's a valid XYZ wing. 2 things I want to point out here. 1, this cell and this cell cannot both contain the same 2 candidates. It cannot be a 2 and a 4. They can't both be 2, 4, and they both can't be 4, 7. If you did that, you wouldn't get the right eliminations. So that's not, you can't have a valid XYZ wing. It's got to be 2 of the 3 here, and then 1 in common, and then the third candidate right there. 2, one of the pinchers, this one, has to share the same block as the pivot in order for it to be an XYZ wing. It has to. It doesn't have to be in the same row or column, but it has to share the same block. So this 2, 4, I mean, it could be here, it could be there, it could actually be down here, it could be over here, and the same thing, this pivot could move over in the block, but they got to share the same block, and then of course this one has to see this cell outside of the block. So I want to make that very clear. All right, so how do we solve here, right? If you validate, if we put a 2 right here, this would be a 4. If you put a 4 right here, of course this would be a 4. If you put a 7 right here, that would be a 4. So all 3 cells contain a 4, and so you can eliminate a 4 from any cell that sees all 3. So that'd be these 2 cells right here and here. So you can eliminate the 4 from right there. Okay, so that's how it works. Now I want to bring out something else. Maybe if you're looking at this grid long enough, you probably noticed it, and it's probably bugging you, so congrats if you noticed it. That is, you got this naked single 3 right here, right? So instead of going through all this XYZ stuff, why don't I just solve 3? Yes, you could just solve 3. And you probably also notice that right here is a naked pair, and you can solve that for an 8. So there's a lot of other solving going on at this point of the puzzle. My eyes just happen to notice this XYZ-Wing. So what I'm saying is, hey, congratulations for spotting this other stuff. It's not a perfect grid. There's plenty of other solving opportunities at this point in this puzzle. I just wanted to show the XYZ-Wing logic that was valid at this part of the solve. Does that make sense? I hope so. Let's move on to our last example. Okay, for our third example, we're reaching into the toolbox, Sudoku toolbox. So this was hard puzzle number 1 from Taming a Sudoku Dragon by David Peru, also the DX Sudoku channel guy. And it required an XYZ-Wing to do the solve. So I'll give you a few seconds and see if you can spot the XYZ-Wing while I pause right here for you. Alright, if you're having trouble spotting it, another way to help look is let's put on the filter the candidates here. So now you want to kind of look at some of these candidates and see, is there, you know, 2 of these, do they share a cell in common? And if so, you know, does the intersection of those 2, is it going to create an XYZ-Wing? All right, so like you look right here, you know, 1, 9, 8, 9, that's along the straight line, that wouldn't help us. 4, 8, 8, 9, so you might want to look right here, but there's a filled in cell. 2, 6, and there's nothing really to go with the 2, 6. 4, 8, 8, 9, that's in a straight line, that won't help us. 4, 8, 4, 8 won't help us. 4, 8, 2, 8, so if we had either a, you know, a 2, 2, 4, 8 here, or a or here, that would be one way of doing it. But we don't. So let's look right here at this 8, 9 and this 2, 9. So now you notice what's the intersection of these 2? It could be one of these 2 cells. Well, this cell right here, 2, 8, 9, qualifies. And sure enough, we do have an XYZ-Wing because it's got the 3 candidates. There's 2 of the 3 are in this by-value cell pincher. The other 2 are in this by-value pincher. And if you plug in a 2 right here, you get a 9 there. If you plug in an 8 right here, you get a 9 there. If you plug in a 9, obviously that would be a 9. So any cell that sees all 3 of these, you can eliminate that 9. So you can eliminate the 9 from right there. See how that works? Awesome. So I want to kind of use this one to show you how I go about finding the XYZ-Wings. And so I'm looking at these by-value cells and trying to see where I call intersect. But I mean, it's going to be, you know, whatever these 2 have in common, you're going to look in these 3 cells and see which one has just like the triple. And if that's the case, you have a good XYZ-Wing. Another thing to keep in mind too is if this cell was already filled in, you know, and doesn't create any eliminations, okay, yeah, you have an XYZ-Wing, but if it doesn't create eliminations, there's no value to it. There's no really reason to use that. Check out some of these other videos from my channel. Don't forget to buy me a coffee link. It helps support me so I can give you more great content. Thank you to all the setters that let me feature these puzzles on my channel. Thank you so much for watching.